Alright, Knights of Apollo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another pitch battle in Total War Rome 2. This one is a 3 vs 3, and we have a massive hill that both armies are going to have to deal with. Now, fortunately for the Carthaginian, Roman, and Macedon alliance, it looks like they get to spawn pretty close to the top of the hill, so they might get the height advantage here against their opponent. Now, their opponent armies, we got a nice mix of forces. We have Nervii, which you can see he's sending up here. I think he's just scouting, and he doesn't like what he sees, and he's like, I'm out of here. I'm getting out of here. And then we have the Seleucids, which is a powerful faction, bringing a lot of thorax swords. My goodness, look at them all. Look at all these thorax swords. Ridiculous. An insane amount. An insane amount. That's all right. They're very good, and it's not. I mean, it's not too crazy. He does have other units like the Silver Shield Swordsman. So yeah, those are the two for. And I'm actually drawing a blank on the third faction, which there they are. Egypt. Yes, that's right. We have Egypt, and we have the Carthage kind of scouting like Nervii was scouting. And Carthage is going to move in. It looks like they're going to go for the artillery. Now, it's actually really good that these guys have artillery. So, Nervii has artillery, and then we have the Seleucids bringing artillery. And it's good because they're not going to get the hill. It doesn't look like it. So, they're going to have to rely on some artillery to fire down and try to weaken the defenses here of Macedon and Carthage. Now, looking at the Roman army, he brought a bunch of gladiators. I don't know why. It's almost like Rome had too many gladiators, you know, like, we have too many gladiators. We need to get rid of them. How can we do that? Oh, I have an idea. Yeah, what's that? Send them into battle. In a hopeless battle. Okay. Send all the gladiators that don't seem promising and send them into battle. So, that's what the Romans are doing. They do have a nice force of cav, though. He's got 4 units here of legionary cavalry with a lot of chevrons. Well, some of them have chevrons, 2 of them. But I think we might get a little bit of a cav play, a little horse play here. But it doesn't look like either side is really willing to commit. But Carthage is using skirmish cav. Well, they're like short-range skirmish cav, so they can't quite reach. But yeah, he's got some mercenary cav, and he's not going to go for it. So both sides are just kind of dipping their toes in the water, so to speak, or they are. Oh, there was a little bit of a cav. Oh, I guess I missed a little bit of a charge. I don't know if Carthage tried to charge this artillery. That might have been the case, but Nervii was able to defend it. And now Nervii is sending up cav up the hill. And look at this. This Carthaginian army is hidden right now. And look at, they're falling back because the artillery. And that's the great thing about the artillery. Oh my cav force. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of cav moving to the flank of the Seleucids. Jeez, that's an insane amount of cav. Now they're moving up. Companion cav. I think they're gonna either engage. Yep, they're gonna engage. They're gonna engage the enemy cav because they realize, hey, we've got them outnumbered. But they got to be careful because, yeah, the Seleucids need to send over infantry to help protect their cav. If this cav is surrounded, they will lose to Macedon just by the sheer numbers of their cav units. And sure enough, he's going to split his cav. Oof. And no, he's going to go, yeah, he's going to go for the artillery. I thought he was going to go for the general. Very nice, very nice. So, these going all in the back lines. I don't know what the Seleucids are doing. They responded very slowly to this cav attack, and they should be, like, taking units back. They need to send units back to defend their back lines, because it's not like Macedon is going to advance his infantry, and if he does advance his infantry, it's going to take him forever to get to anyways. You know, so I would be, like, peeling units left and right over here and trying to help your cav and your back lines. It looks like the artillery crew is already gone. There's still 15 of them left. They are breaking. They might return to the fight, but you got to protect that artillery crew because the artillery is giving you a bit of an advantage against this hill defense.
By your command. Yes, command.
Nervii is in the mix as well. They're, if you remember, they're the ally of the Seleucids, but they're not fighting anyone. So, but it looks like they've defended against this cav attack. The cav is harassing the archers. Again, your infantry is literally right there. And by the way, guys, these are, well, I mean, I said earlier these are all thorax swordsmen. That's wrong. He had some thorax pikemen in the mix as well. Actually, a lot of pikemen. So I don't think they're playing with any rules in this battle, which is fun because you'll get to see armies that you don't usually get to see, like an army full of gladiators. And I think my theory is correct. I still think my theory is correct that Rome is sending the gladiators to their deaths because they have too many gladiators. It's becoming a problem. So they're kind of posting up in the tree line. And now it appears the battle will begin with infantry advancing forward. Now I'm kind of surprised. I'm surprised the Seleucids did not push forward to this hill line. Like, this would have been a solid spot to kind of hold against the Seleucids. I guess it's because the archers, I mean, the Seleucids brought archers as well. They can bring the Syrian heavy archers. And if I'm not mistaken, I might be misremembering, but they can bring like 4 units of Syrian heavy archers. Other factions can only bring 3 units. So but he did bring some Persian light archers, so maybe he just didn't have the money for all Syrian heavy archers. But yeah, I would have pushed up my army up to here and used this hill against the opponent. But now Macedon is going to take the hill, which is a bit of a bummer because even though Macedon advance forward, they still have a bit of a hill advantage because how it goes back up right here. Here we go. From Macedon. Artillery still firing. I don't even know why they're wasting shots on gladiators. The Roman general's like, yes, keep firing at the gladiators. You know, that's less of them we have to bring home. Over here, Rome has shifted over some Praetorian Guard, armored legionaries, and another unit of Praetorian Guard in Testudo. Why? I don't know, because it looks cool. All right, why do you gotta ask questions? Okay, but yeah, Egypt, I mean, it's just defense mode right now. I think that's the other issue that the Seleucid team is doing, is like they need to like be agile in this situation. What happens with hill campers is that they're just gonna sit there. They're just gonna sit there because they have the advantage of the hill. If you want to beat the hill defense, you gotta move around a little bit. You gotta try to spread them out. Shift some troops over here. You know, shift some troops over here. Shift some troops. I mean, Egypt's shifting some troops a little bit, so that's nice to see. But they need to do that more. They need to, because what's gonna happen is these hill campers are not gonna want to leave their hill, right? And if you kind of shift around, you make it a little bit more uneasy for them. Attack from different directions, make it a little chaotic. Try to get them to come off the hill. You know, whatever you can do to get them off the hill, that's gonna do wonders for you. Now, here's the good news: Seleucids have their artillery still intact. So they broke the Macedonians broke the Seleucid artillery, but they're still intact. They're still good to go. Now we've got some cav charging forward. This is the mighty horse of Nervii. So they're moving up. They're going to try to get a surprise charge on the archers. It's not going to happen, but that's okay. I think this was just kind of like a plan to kind of keep the archers busy while they advance forward. This is it. Okay, good to see so the Seleucids get aggressive. Nervii needs to push up as well, just in case like the Romans try to flank around, because they could easily push their gladiators behind. So Nervii needs to prevent that. But yeah, they're very good, very good. I don't know why he's wasting his ammo on gladiators. He really needs to stop with that, because eventually Carthage will move into sight, you know? Or you could even shoot at Macedon. You know, just don't waste your ammo on gladiators. Gladiators aren't that scary. Oh boy, this is not good. He's not protecting his archers. And he's now shooting desperately his artillery at this cav. Completely missed everything. Oh, that was so close though. And these archers are done. There, put a fork in them. It's done. All right. It's toast. And he's gonna try to protect him, but it's too late. It's too late. Gotta protect your archers. Gotta protect your archers. Now we have infantry charging in. Pike v Pike. Pikemen versus Thorax Pikemen. I think Thorax Pikemen are better, correct? And then we've got infantry battle over here. Thorax or hoplites versus Thorax swords. I mean, the Seleucids, I think he's got them beat with the infantry because it seems like Macedon invested a lot of his money into the cav. So as long as I mean, they did a decent job. They did an okay job of dealing with that cav. This is cool. Now this is a proper Greek battle right here. You know what I mean? Pike v Pike. Let's go. But yeah, not good. No, they have not taken care of this cav. I was hoping they would. You know, his allies really need to push over more support. Like, why isn't more cav support coming over? They need to help him out, because if you can kill Macedon has so much money invested into this cav. If you can kill them early, then there's a good chance the Seleucids can win on the infantry, because now they don't have to worry about cav. Look at these guys. What are these? Thorax swords? Nice. And look, they're already breaking the infantry. More infantry being tossed in. We have Nervii going into the fight, dealing with the gladiators. We got shirtless boys versus shirtless boys. It's getting hot in here, folks. And now Carthage has something to say. Carthage has a sacred band. He's got his African pikemen. He's got another sacred band and another unit of African pikemen. And another sacred band and another unit of African pikemen. That's kind of cool how it alternated there. That's kind of weird, actually. But yeah, oh, look at, they're already breaking. The gladiators suck. Rome is like, yes, yes. No more gladiators. How nice. There we go. Ooh. Unfortunately, they are breaking. The Seleucid infantry are breaking here because the general, the shield bearer's general, is flanking around causing issues. But good news, if we zoom out, they're kind of forming an L to defend against this Macedonian infantry push. Most of the Macedonian cav is weakened or broken. So I think there's a good chance the Seleucids can beat Macedon if their infantry can prevail. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be tough. He's winning over here. Nice job, Silver Shield Swordsman, flanking around these hoplites. Nervii still throwing in troops, so this is risky because he does not want to engage. Ooh, a nice hammer and anvil by the Mighty Horse. How did he get behind? I don't know, but he did. And that's going to break some of the units. Very nice there. Very nice. But Carthage is going to give him a taste of his own medicine. Over here, Rome and Egypt are kind of squaring off. And here we go, Carthage going in for the kill. Carthage got some mercenary I never get the name right. Anyways, he's got some noble cav, skirmish cav. They're gonna go for the archers. No surprise there, because there's nothing defending these archers. Yeah, he's screwed. Well, get the general. Get the general down there. Get the general. Get the general. No, where are you going with the general? No, 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 no. Save your archers. Archers are huge, especially with a battle with all these pikemen. There we go. Now he's going down, but it's too late. It's too late. All right, good news, good news, good news for the Seleucids. They've dealt with the Macedonian cav. Remember, that was their strongest element of their army. And it's still very close, but I think the Seleucids, what little cav they have, they might be able to get some good hammer and anvil and bring down this Macedonian army. It's quite the battle, guys. Quite the battle. Now, Egypt and Rome. This is where things are going to get interesting. Well, here's the good news. Rome doesn't know what he's doing. I should have known that by his army comp, by his mass selection of gladiators. Never fight in testudo. Never fight infantry. Okay, good. He broke testudo formation. I was like, oh no. Egypt doesn't look like he knows what he's doing either. He's sending his Thorax pikemen to where? I guess he went through this gap here. I'm not really sure what's going on with these pikemen. Maybe it was like a glitch or something. But I think Egypt should be able to win this. Yeah, like, just send more over here. Crush the Roman infantry. This is, like, you defeat the Roman infantry. All they really have is cav. That's a cool little formation he's got going on here. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the Roman army, they've got some archers. That's about it. They got a couple swordsmen here, but Rome doesn't really have a strong army. Oh no, this isn't good. Looks like Carthage is beating Nervii. Nervii does have some extra troops going over to the Seleucids to help them defeat Macedon, but Macedon is crushing this flank over here. Just absolutely crushing. So I thought that the Seleucids had a chance if they defeated the Macedonian cav. But now that I look at it, it looks like Macedon is going to win this. It's still very close. Both sides are kind of killing each other. The Seleucid general taking on Carthaginian cav. Oh, he's getting out of there. He's running. Why is this guy just watching? Why isn't he helping? Nervii, why aren't you helping? You could probably beat this cav over here. You both fight the two generals. And now we got some elephants charging in that are currently running amok. We'll see if they turn on their own allies. It doesn't look like it. It looks like this is working out pretty nicely for them. As they are running over some Nervii troops. There we go. There we go. Now he's moving in together, I think. No, Carthage is falling back. All right, here goes the car. Oh, that stinks. They're running amok, but they're going exactly where they need to. Oh, well, now they're killing gladiators. I'm sure Rome is happy about that, but yeah, they're running amok straight into the general of the enemy. How great is that if you're Carthage? What great luck. This isn't luck. This is, you know, practice. All right, so Carthage crushed Nervii. Carthage crushed Nervii. So it's really going to come down to Egypt. If the Seleucid alliance, which includes Egypt and Nervii, if they're going to win this, it all comes down to Egypt. They're doing a good job against the Roman cav. They've kind of got them surrounded here, multiple units around them. That's good for them. They are still fighting the Romans over here. They really need to clean this up quickly because big bad Carthage is up on top of the hill, and he ain't having it. He ain't having it. Yeah, that looks cool. Love the purple. Purple in their army. Big bad Carthage. So they're gonna reform over to the rest of the army. Yeah, they're gonna get their troops out of there. But over here, pretty much everything's lost. Like I said, it's all gonna come down to Egypt. Nervii and the Seleucids are toast. They're done. Put a fork in him. He's done. So Egypt's now gonna take on the combined force of Carthage, Rome, and Macedon, and hope that it's enough. He's got to get his archers up here. What are they doing just chilling back here? Get up here. Start firing down on these troops. Focus down the pikemen. That's what he needs to focus down with his archers. Get these archers. No. Fire at the pike. No, don't fire at the archers. Get the pikemen. Kill the pikemen. Do they have pikemen? Yeah, they do. These are some interesting army comps and army formations. Oh, good. Okay, now the archers are moving up. And look at this. The Roman cav has been defeated by a smaller Egyptian cav. Alright, they finally defeated Rome there. Good for them. And now they're engaging. That's actually pretty smart. Egypt wants to start the fight early because he wants to try to kill Carthage before the reinforcements arrive. Now we've got... Ooh, don't charge pikemen, though. Don't charge the pikes. Come on. Royal Thorax Swordsman. He needs to get his own pikes in there. Instead, he's going for the sacred band. Don't charge the pike. See, what he should have done is just sat there in front of him, and then his archers shoot at the pikemen. Instead, he's using his ammo against the enemy archers, which look like they're already out of ammo. I don't know what they're shooting at. What are you shooting at? Palm trees? What's going on? What's going on? So this front line's pretty bad for Egypt. Now we got some cab charges over here. Oh, they're going for the Egyptian archers. Not good. Not good. All right, this is certainly a unit you need to focus down. Fire ammo, let's go. Get these elephants out of here. If you want to win this battle, the balance of power is still even, guys. Egypt still has a great chance of winning this. But he's got to kill these elephants, and he's not opening fire on them. They're not even interested. They're like, nope, I like elephants. I'm not going to shoot at them. They're kind of cool. Okay. Well, rip, I guess. GG. It's over for you. Got to fire at those elephants. Now the Macedonian infantry. Ooh, smart of them. Smart of them. Using those extra troops, and they're going to flank around the Egyptians. There you go. There they go. And I hate to say this, I really do, but I think with the elephants charging into the archers and the Macedonian infantry flanking around, I think it's GG for the Egyptians. They've already got units breaking here. Let's just kind of zoom in and see how they're holding up. I mean, they're holding, but for how long? How long will they hold? They're just outnumbered. They're outnumbered. The elephants, I mean, the elephants are having a field day right now. They have 400 kills. 409 kills already. Probably more now. Oh, no. Still 409. Okay. But they're trying. The Egyptian generals trying to save the day here and kill these elephants, but it's just not going to happen. There's like no way. Yeah, we're down to the less than 2 minutes, and Egypt is toast. See, I think Egypt's mistake, and I think Egypt could have won this too. I think their biggest mistake was not fighting Rome earlier. If he saw his teammates already in a fight over on this side, he should have attacked the Romans on this flank, because he had the Romans outnumbered. Remember, the Romans were spread out everywhere. They had a ton of gladiators that were sending them to their deaths over here. Rome had most of their archers up here. He could have easily have crushed Rome and then moved up this hill, and it would be kind of reverse, you know? Like, if Egypt was able to beat Rome, they could have shifted up the hill, put his archers up on this edge line, put his infantry right behind, and then fire down at whatever's left of Macedon and the Carthaginians. But it is what it is. It's always easy to, you know, sit back and see what someone did in a replay, you know, if they did something wrong. But yeah, that's what I think personally. That's what I would have done if I saw the Romans so spread out and so like just everywhere. It's like, all right, well, let me win on this flank and then take this hill. And I think that would have actually gotten Egypt a victory. I think they could have easily won this. So let's end the replay and look at the results here. So this was sent in, I believe, by Iceman. He was the Macedonian player. So yeah, thank you, Iceman, for the battle replay. He got a pretty even spread of kills with his units. Nothing too crazy. See, 124, I think, is the highest. No, 259, which is the Royal Peltas. No surprise. It's a really, really good unit. So yeah, good job, Iceman. And then we got Carthage here. We got Dado. We got TIE Fighter, Ralph, and Blacks 24. So yeah, those are the kills. Those are the players, and that is the battle. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you didn't. The gladiators didn't go home. So that's one thing. If there's one thing you took away from this battle, is just remember this: the gladiators didn't go home. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.